Yes, many players in the game feel that if Reyes does have an Achilles heel, it's in the form of his break. Mind you, you wouldn't know it after the first two he's hit here.
In this video, you can watch some of Efren Reyes' extremely high IQ play and strategic skills in playing pool. Incredible shots and impressive safety play by Efren Reyes that surprised the crowd. Let's start with this impressive shot by Efren Reyes in rack 3 of his match against Tony Drago. Efren breaks and pockets the 1 and 5 balls.
Considering himself being hampered by the 8 ball on this blue 2, but he's got the possibility of using the 8 ball to knock the blue 2.
Now, watch how he uses his strategy to pocket the 2 ball.
In the form of his, you wouldn't know it after the first two he's hit here. Very imaginative as
the 8 ball blocked the 2 ball, leaving him with no way to pocket it. Efren took a moment to assess the situation and made a smart move. He executed a combination shot, hitting the 2 ball into the 8 ball, which sent the 2 ball straight into the side pocket. The crowd applauded what the magician did.
Gotta have a break to be able to do that.
Somewhat easier.
Tony could do nothing but watch as Efren finished the rack.
Actually seen Earl Strickland talking about that yet, but he got some interesting views on the break-off shot in the
play. With all the doors open and it's been very humid already, if it ever started raining, these tables might really. I understand they get about one of those a month here too. Keith McCready, he'd enjoy it here.
In this rack, Efren demonstrated his intelligence and impressive performance during a safety battle against Nick Varner.
If you're breaking from a certain side of the table, and the one's going to be cut off here, and that's going to go up in the corner here, or the 2 ball, and there he's.
Nick pocketed the 2 and 3 ball on his break.
And one other ball, the
and
3
the 3
ball. So now the 1 ball is positioned in front of the lower left-hand corner. 4 is behind the cue ball. It'll be by his right hand. That's the 4 ball. So that'll be the ball he'll be playing.
Yeah, he's going to spin around 2 rails here and kind of go kind of toward the 4 here. Oh, that's.
Nick pocketed the 1 ball, but you can see from his reaction that he doesn't like his preparation.
Spun the ball is what happened. I don't think he really meant to hit it that day. He just overspun the ball, and therefore the cue ball
massade on out. If it took place, then he probably would have overcut the ball. But he was trying to hit the 1 deep out of the corner for the 4, and he ended up hitting the 2 thinly. There was no chance of him missing it.
And
but
he's just playing safety behind the 9. And
Nick decided to make a safety shot. But Efren still has a good shot here.
And that's kind of fortunate, even to leave Efren this 8. So you really can't tell which way the balls are going from there.
But you know, rail first or ball first, both balls will go off of that cushion and go toward the other side.
Right.
His main concern was controlling the cue ball,
wow,
making sure that.
Efren responded with a safety shot of his own.
Real, safety and banked the balls in between the 6-7 from the other end of the table.
And here, Nick will try the 2 and 9 combinations to pocket the 9 ball in the corner.
But here, I think Nick has a. Can he hit
the top side of the 2? But even if he can, I don't think the billiard's available. Was he aiming
thin enough? I think if he hits this ball thin, the 2 ball thin, he's got a chance of making a 9 here. Well, he hit it thick. See, that's the.
Nick missed his combination shot, and Efren returned to the table. The situation was still difficult for Efren, so he decided to execute another safety shot, putting Nick in a difficult position again.
And the cue ball staying behind the 6 and 9. Kind of like that. Kick the 2 in the side.
Well, he can either do that or kick from the side cushion. I think he can kick by the 7 toward the side.
Nick's really, he likes the two-rail shot here, because I remember a shot he made similar to this on Earl Strickland in Columbia, South Carolina. He kicked the ball sort of like this, 2 rails in the side, and then won the match from there. And that was a year where he scratched on it.
You know, kicking it in that fashion, it seemed to me.
Nick made a kick shot and successfully hit the 2 ball, but unfortunately, he got scratched. Efren returned to the table and finished the rack. This situation highlights Efren's skill and sharp thinking in safety battles.
Right. I think the main thing he should have done there was to hit the ball more. Kind of a really slow drag shot and pocket speed, I guess we call it. I think he's going to kind of try to draw past the side and down table for the 8. Would have been a lot more pressure on Efren here. But
in this 9-ball match between Efren Reyes and Earl Strickland, Efren demonstrated a mistake in his preparation. Still, he also showed his fun strategic mindset here. He successfully pocketed the 1 ball on his break and then had no trouble pocketing the subsequent balls.
5 games.
All right, Strickland's playing an 889. Reyes is at a 600.
Okay, hope that 6 ball stays there. Good.
He's got a wide area he can land here for this 6 ball.
It's going to come short side?
And he's going to be at just about the worst. Just take the longer shot on the 7, or he'll go all the way around table. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Nice little shot there. He went a little sharp from table. It's a little bit of a different shot.
Yikes.
See that? Almost missed it. That's exactly what I was talking about.
But I'm
there.
Ooh. Oh no.
Although he pocketed the 8 ball, it was evident that Efren was dissatisfied with his preparation for the 9 ball.
Oh my God. Well, unfortunately, Efren just got himself into quantity. Both of these players play great, awesome pool, and Efren is just...
Contemplating his next move, Efren executed a safety shot. He strategically positioned the cue ball and the 9 ball further apart, placing them near the cushions on opposite sides of the table to complicate Earl's shot. As a result, Earl attempted a bank shot but missed. Efren's strategy paid off, and he got the opportunity to pocket the last ball. And those are some of Efren Reyes' genius plays. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming Efren Reyes amazing videos.